So since you mentioned the name of Thomas Tuchel, what do you make of the appointment? It's going to be starting next year, I should add that. So there's an international break in November. He won't be in charge for those games. But come 2025, there'll be a new man in the dugout for at least 18 months, taking us through to the World Cup.
I've changed my mind like 3 or 4 times.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. I'll be honest with you. One time I'm listening to certain pundits and other ex-players, ex-pros, and I'm like, yes, it should be an Englishman. I'm patriotic, and I'm with them on that. And then on the flip side, I hear someone else, and they're saying, listen, right now he's the best one for the job, and he is. Listen, Eddie Howe's come out and said they didn't speak to him, the FA. Obviously, we don't know that.
I think they've also said Graham Potter wasn't spoken to, although that's unverified so far.
Yeah, and they also said they came out and they spoke to 10 people, so who was the other 9? But no, I think now it's been a few days. I'm happy with it. I think he's got experience. He's won the Champions League. I think the players will respect him. I think he'll make big decisions. I think he's exciting. It's 18 months, and yeah, let's see what he does.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's a top-class manager. And like Simo said, he's not a yes man. He's not afraid to make big calls, big decisions. So me personally, I'm excited to see what he can do with it. Yes, probably would have liked to see an English manager, the patriotic thing, but I think he's ready and available. Why not give him a chance?
Who called you up for England?
Me. Yeah, I can't talk about it right now, but... Oh, you mean for the job or my cap?
Your cap. Your cap.
Stuart Pearce.
Stuart Pearce.
I thought he was asking me about, did I get offered the manager's job? I turned it down.
You might have.
Breaking news.
Enjoying TV coverage a little bit too much.
As well.
We don't want to talk about it.
I'll be your media rep. No issues with that whatsoever. But I mean, do you want someone who's a proven winner there because he's won the Champions League, or someone who can build a team in terms of what Southgate did, for example, with so many youngsters?
Listen, I'll be honest with you, if it's England and it's not the club, it's the country, listen, you might only get one call-up. You know, you've got a World Cup. I don't care about, you're not thinking about the next tournaments. I'm thinking, listen, I've got 18 months with this new manager, where we're all starting fresh on a clean slate. I want to go that one step further. They're getting closer, getting closer. Is he the man? I'm thinking, yes, he could be the man. He might give you that confidence to, in the final, to actually, you know what, we're going to win. So yeah, if I was a player now, I'd be excited and thinking, yeah, he's won a Champions League, he knows, and I'd be asking all the other players, what's he like? You're ringing each other up and saying, you want to know all that stuff, and that's what we do. So listen, I think they'll all be excited, and listen, the English captain, Harry Kane, he knows him better than anyone.
True, and let's not forget, it was an Italian that was in charge when you won the English Premier League, so it doesn't have to be English.
No, I don't think an English one's ever won.
No English individual man has won the Premier League title. The last to win a league title was Howard Wilkinson, the season before the Premier League was formed with Leeds United.
Wow. Yes. Oh, wow, yeah, that is interesting, isn't it?
So there you go.
Yeah, so we need Foreign managed to win there. Sorry, English manager.
But just a really quick one. This also means it's almost a fresh slate for players to try and get back into the England fold, or to join the England fold, or to re-establish themselves, whatever the situation is.
Yeah, and that's what you want, a bit of competition. There's been talk of Ben White.
Pickford as well, I think, as well,
just
under scrutiny.
Yeah, just making sure people don't get too comfortable in their own position. You know, they keep improving. Every time we put the shirt on, they know that they have to perform. Otherwise, there's, you know, we're so lucky with the talent that we've got in our squads. There's 4 or 5 players each position that you could pick on the drop of a hat. So
yeah,
and there's, like I said, Ben White, he's not been involved. He's going to probably be involved in it now.
Everyone's going to be on trial every weekend now, aren't they, until he takes over and gets his first squad. Every week now, he's going to be watching every single game from wherever he is. So it's great, because you know, it'll make our league better, because the players are going to have to perform, and perform even better, because they can't be comfortable.
Do you want to give me a wild, bold shout that somebody could be recalled to the England setup, or somebody will get a call up? The two of you.
Those two are coming back. We spoke to Tuchel. He said, give you 6 months to train in. January, you'll be there, he said.
I think he'll be gone by January after the first game, if he was to bring up 2 retired players. One who's now moonlighting as a boxer.
I'm hopeful Rashford gets back in the fold. You know, hopefully can have a run of games now till January time, and try and get himself back in, because he's unbelievable talent.
Okay.
So he was an interesting one. If he can get back in the team, Tuchel knows he's Ben Chilwell. Left back situation, I know he has to be playing regular football, but he could be in January. I think he'll go out on loan. He'll have 6 months to get fit. He's enough because I think that left back's role still an issue for us with right footers playing left back.
Yeah, and Trippier getting a little bit older,
Yeah.
and he's been forced to play that on occasion.